Hello, my name is Jen Panarese, and I am going to be doing a condensed video diary of a stress management technique. So how I start my day, because class for me starts at 10:50, I always sit in my car right before class, maybe around 9:30. I know I say right before class, but I usually end up falling asleep in here. So what I do is I sit in my car because it's usually warm from sitting out overnight, and what I'll do is I'll put my seat back and I'll just kind of recline, and I'll put on meditation music, and what I usually like to listen to is thunderstorms or rain sounds, and then I set my alarm for around 10 o'clock, and then once I wake up from my 30-minute meditation, I go to class. So I'll usually just recline back, and then I'll just sit here. I can't put on my music though because my phone is recording, but I'll sit here and I usually just listen to the air conditioning, or I'll listen to the birds chirping outside, or I'll just listen to the cars passing by, and I just sit here just for a good 30 minutes. And in case I fall asleep, of course I have my alarm, but I sit here in silence, and I'll sit here in silence for about 10 seconds just so I can clear my mind. I take deep breaths in, hold for 4 seconds, and then out for 5. And usually I do that about 3 times. That just kind of helps my heart rate slow down so I can relax for the day, and then I can get ready for the day. Hello, it is me again, and I'm going to be doing the same thing. It is the next morning. It is currently 9:25, and I will be meditating again. So let's go. Here I am in my car again, and this time I put on my boyfriend's jacket because it also does make me feel calmer knowing that I have his jacket and that I am safe where he's not exactly with me, but at the same time he kind of is. But sometimes I do like to wear his jackets when I'm meditating because it just helps me feel safer that he's also safe at home and that I am also safe with his jacket. So once again, I will meditate for a good 10 seconds. I do my breathing technique, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 5. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 5. Hello, and now I'm going to be adding in a little oddball that some people do and that I personally love to do. I like to spray my pillow with essential oils. I like to spray it with lavender. It's not going in focus, but what I'll do, and I'll set my camera down, is I'll just kind of spray around, kind of let the aroma sink in, and then what I'll do is I'll spray my hand, and then I'll just fan it a little bit, lay down, and then I'll rub my hands together, and then I'll put them over my face and inhale deeply. I just do that once, and then I'll sit, and I'll usually sit here and I'll do my breathing techniques maybe about 3 times, and then I'll put my hands over my head again and take a deep breath because lavender, I don't know if it's just me or if it's other people, but when it sits on my hands for about a minute and I smell it again, it becomes a lot sweeter, and that calms me a lot more. And when it sits on my pillow, and when I roll over sometimes in the middle of the night, I'll wake up and it smells really good, and that's just very calming, and it helps me get a good night's sleep for the night, and then I can wake up the next morning feeling refreshed and energized. This little meditation technique and essential oil technique that I've been using has significantly impacted my mental health and physical health through the semester because I've been sleeping better at night, and it helps me keep a good sleep schedule. So my sleeping habits are fantastic. I'm able to go to bed on time, and I'm able to get up at a reasonable time, feeling energized and feeling healthy. I am not I am not having to down 2 cups of coffee in the morning as soon as I wake up, or have to chug a Red Bull at night to stay up to do homework because I'm still refreshed because of the sleep that I've had before. And I can prove this theory that it really has impacted me because of my grades. I have gotten significantly higher scores on my quiz grades towards the middle end of this of summer classes rather than the beginning, because when college classes started, I was a little bit stressed out, so I started doing it more, and then results didn't start popping up until the middle or the end of the semester. And that is how my meditation and essential oils technique for meditating for about 30 minutes a day has impacted me in this semester.